Hello everybody, welcome back to fabulous old Gloomhaven. How's it going, Luke?
Yeah, it's going. This is new and exciting. We're playing in the middle of the day, like savages.
Middle of the day is not the right term, but it is sort of during the day. It's true. But you are an Enoch, so that is appropriate to be savage. And we're joined by Jacob a little bit in the background, correct? He is running
Professional
around.
advisor. He's gonna keep us
He's trying to
in
teach your
line.
character how to move faster because I heard that you have difficulty with that. So it sounds like he's showing you the pacing that you'll need to get through the scenarios.
Phil?
Yep.
Phil? Um, you're good with me. I used to play a game called Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle like 24/7,
Hmm.
and well, not 24/7, but a lot of the time. And Papa showed me a little bit of this game, and I see it's like this game a little bit. So you're good if I'm in the room.
All right. Awesome. I also am one of the only people who also enjoyed Mario vs. Rabbids, but have yet to find many other people who like it. So
It's just the Mario version of XCOM.
Yep.
Yeah.
XCOM's good too. I think that's on the Switch. You can grab it for the Switch.
Yeah, we have Rabbids on the Switch.
Oh, but XCOM is on the Switch too.
Yeah.
So well, I guess we have multiple choices to make. We can learn about the Gloom, or we can do something with Jexera, either hunt her down or go get that diamond that she wants for nefarious purposes.
I like learning about the Gloom person, but I hear someone there.
There's drama going on upstairs, but that's okay. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I want to know about the Gloom.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think chasing diamonds is a good adventure time, but we may want to save that for the main story. I guess I don't know.
Well, this one
I guess there's no
the
main
core quest as well, but they all say core quest on them, so none of them are side quests. I will say though that the warehouse, there doesn't seem to be a boss at the warehouse, but if we look at these ones, this one says it's got a boss at it. So when we had the whole thing with the Quartrel, were you like, we should go find the diamonds for Jexera, or did you think we should not believe her and go against her?
I think it's a one or the other, right? I
think that it goes one way or the other, yeah.
How do you feel about? So here's what I'm thinking: is I want to do what's gonna help with reputation and the Gloomhaven wealth, and I feel as though the diamond mine will be, selfish gain and not for prosperity. But maybe I'm wrong.
I will say in my previous scenario, I think that I went to hunt her down. So doing the diamond thing would be the opposite of that.
Oh,
but
so for experience purposes, you'd get to experience something new.
But it's up to you. I don't care.
Well, let's have an adventure time.
All right. So this one here's got a boss. We're dealing with. There's a merciless overseer.
Immune to everything? Hold on.
Wound, disarm, curse, and stun. 0 health. So he probably has some weird mechanic where
Weird. Okay.
hounds.
Oh, hounds. We love hounds.
And
We're good
vermin
friends of hounds.
scouts.
Vermling scouts.
They're not so
They
bad.
move fast but don't hurt. Okay.
Do you want to respec before we go, or I think you're settled on it.
Let me just take a quick glance. Eye for an eye is the heal, right?
Yep.
And the retaliate. We took that one out. We took out the wall of doom. And we added fatal advance. You know, if my goal is to always be in a good position, the dagger seems a little less valuable. Is that crazy to think that?
What do you mean always be in a better position?
Like, if every card I have is like move 4, let's say,
Mhm.
then I could always get up on someone and hit them hard.
Well, unless they're like 9 squares away. But yeah.
All right. What about I don't know.
I mean, you used these cards last time and they were fine. My only thought is that these are generally fairly weak. Like the
Yeah.
hounds and the vermling scouts. So fatal advance, like it was good for the Enochs because it's like they're packing like 9 health.
Yeah.
But for these guys, maybe it's not as necessary. If these guys are putting like poison on you, could clear it with eye for an eye, but I don't know.
How much health do hounds have? It's Jacob, the advisor's
4.
question. 4 health. 4 is not too hard. We just fought a bunch of guys that had 8 health each. So 4 is not too bad. In the only other question mark is that one. That's the only one I'm trying to work back into the deck. But it's a burn card to do the big hit.
Mhm.
And the the shield might give me survivability for the 1 round or whatever.
Mhm.
But then the question is the same as always. What am I going to trade off instead? Go to overwhelming assault. I believe that one is the one that's the lesser of. Oh, but it's got a good move. Now let's just go with what I have. I think it's good.
Let's go. And for me, I feel like there was sorry. And yeah, so what did I lose? That one? I haven't. It's been a couple times it's been nice, but not great. Shielding of myself is something I dropped early. Move, 4, jump. If you end your movement in the same hex you started in, perform muddle. It's interesting because it's a lot of. It's a big action to take on the bottom. That is weird. 9 horde. Yeah. This one here, heal self. So I actually took out a lot of my this one I miss a little bit. Attack 3 with a stun.
It's got a stun on the bottom too.
Yeah. Because I feel like I do create that symbol fairly often, you know? Like it's always around and I'm like, oh, I wish I could use that frigid thing. What card would I get rid of? That one's kind of nice. The 3 attack one. That's.
What do you feel like you are lacking?
What's that?
I want to know what you feel as though is lacking, or what you feel as though you have. Like,
Well,
what do
like-
you trade? What do you want to trade?
Yeah, so like this is big damage, stun, experience. Those are things that I'd like.
But that one has a requirement.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that icon there that looks like?
So it
little
consumes
swirly.
ice, but the thing is, like, if I look, it's like this makes ice, this makes ice. Like, it's frequently, not super frequently, but it comes up, you know?
Okay. So
This
as long as
one-
you can make your own ice, then you're good.
This one makes ice, so there's 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. The one I was looking at potentially getting rid of is, that's one that makes ice. But what, like this, like you saw last time, I hit for like 10 or whatever. Let's just go, and if I feel like changing,
Hold on.
no.
I like stuns. It's over.
Yeah, right.
It's over now. Encounter.
You are walking down the road when when the sound of many wings pulls your gaze to the sky. Above you, you see a large flock of white birds flying southward. At that height, you figure a well-aimed arrow could bring one of them down to make a nice meal. We can shoot at the birds or let the birds pass undisturbed.
Shoot at the birds.
All right.
I like chicken. I mean, chickens don't fly though. You have been blessed. You pull back your bow and take aim. The arrow flies true and connects with one of the birds. You retrieve it, pluck it, cook it, eat it, deep fry it. Definitely beats the field rations you carry with you.
Sweet. We'll have to remember that's what happens when you shoot the
A
bird.
blessing.
Ignoring Narcissus'
Jacob wants to know
warnings,
what a
you
blessing
head
is.
into the diamond mine.
But you occasionally
Sinister
do double
machinations
damage
is,
on
of
your,
course, a troubling phrase to throw around.
Okay.
like,
But
increasing
the
your
phrase
crit.
considerable reward trumps
Means you
that
get more
in a
critical
heartbeat.
strikes more often.
Heading into the damp underground cavern, you were expecting to find a few scraggly vermlings to make easy work of. You certainly weren't expecting a pack of vicious hounds guarding the entrance. Finding this diamond may prove more difficult than originally anticipated.
Alright, kill 5 or more monsters during the scenario or gain 7 or fewer experience. This one gives 2 perk points.
Ooh,
So if you can curb
tempting.
your
Gain
experience-
7 or fewer XP. As in, don't use my abilities.
As in, don't level up.
But I get perk points.
Yes.
I look at it as a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Well, you can still get experience. So it's like one of the things will be true. Either you'll gain a lot of experience, or you'll get a perk point, or you could gain a chunk of experience and still get the perk, but you kind of have to manage it, right?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm gonna be dodging getting points this round. That's hilarious. 7 or fewer. I mean, I could still get 7.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Loot no gold. Oh, hard for me, but 2 perk points though.
Or chests. Hold on.
Yeah, or chests. I'll make you get
Pick
the
it up?
chests. Yeah. You can still paint
Yeah.
them afterwards. Otherwise, I have to be full health at the end, which is fine, I guess. When did we get so rich?
Don't know. These things happen.
Here we go. I have to make the sound effects. Alright, so we're starting in a room with 3 hounds, one of them elite, it looks like.
Ah, that's a lie.
Hmm?
Well, I thought we didn't have any elites.
Oh, well, it tells you which enemies you have, not whether or not there will be elites there.
Okay.
I'm trying to ascertain, because my screen doesn't load it that well. It looks like there's one big room.
Yep.
So.
Alright, we'll play it out. Is there something on the left? What's that on the left?
Those are the guys who came last time.
Do you think those guys will make it? That, oh, those guys look like they didn't get the bird.
Oh,
didn't-
yeah, they were
They
black.
didn't eat any chicken on the way in. That's probably why.
Yeah, because I don't
don't-
see any chicken inside their rib cages.
Yeah, there's no chicken in their bodies. Oh, that guy's laying around. Look, how lazy is that guy?
Goes on.
All right. Question of the day.
Would it be weird for me to say, let's just like one-shot this guy?
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
Or
You want to do the stun ranged thing?
So I
You know that stun that you didn't grab?
This is a range stun. Priority
Okay.
8. It's pretty sweet. I could do range stun, and then on the top I could do like a immobilize to keep one of them at bay. At bay. So I could keep, you know, 2 of them locked. Those are some early priorities.
Okay.
So let's go with that.
I'm looking at sweeping blow for the 2 if I want, and popping the warhammer to keep them stunned. If you want to stun the 3rd guy, or
So I won't be able to move, so I would only be able to stun like this guy because he's close enough to drop a stun on.
fair. The I could always do the dagger throw, and I'm trying to remember what, these guys hit 2 people, or they hit twice, 1 person.
So it depends on what card they draw. Sometimes they come up, they just howl at you and you get muddled. Sometimes they do the bite, move, bite. Sometimes they do the whatever. So we should check that after we roll. But so you get used to, like, different creatures have different attack stacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they have their own tricks. But they don't change over time, really. You know, so.
Should we just fatal advance 1 to oblivion? Oh, I have an idea. What if we do Alright. Pop in the boots. I do a move 4. I think I have a move 4. Fatal advance I think is a move 4. And then balance measure the wolf.
So
And then I'll pop the boots with it.
Sure.
And I might not get to go first, but I'll run laps around him if I have to get a move 6.
Okay.
And then we'll try to end one quickly.
Alright.
The big guy.
So the hounds are priority 7. So
What's muddle do again?
muddle means we get disadvantage.
Ugh, so my hope to hit for 6 is thwarted.
You could draw like a -1 and a +0 and a +0, and then, you know. At least they're not biting us.
It muddles. So when you're muddled, it means the chance of you hitting is at a disadvantage, where you're gonna probably miss or hit smaller. You won't do as much. So now he's taking his turn, and he's picking the bottom half of this card and the top half of this card. That's his turn. These 2 abilities. And then you can see the tiles. It shows you the range at which you can hit with. And then it shows valid targets and what is expected to happen to them if he were to hit them. See it all? They have something called retaliate, which means when you hit them, they hit you back. So you can see that he's going to lose health too if he hits them.
Yeah, the sad part is that since they're now next to me, I will get retaliated. You know.
What about the ranged guy? You can hit the guy that's closer to me?
Yeah, but I have 2 ranged attacks. And there's no point in stunning and immobilizing the same guy, you know. So I think it's better to stun this guy because that way he can't do anything.
What I'm
But I'll
thinking
get the
is
retaliate.
this turn they got to have their turn. You're gonna have your turn, and then next round, maybe
But-
you can go first instead of them.
If I stun them, they won't get a turn next turn.
Good point. Well, I would prevent retaliation because retaliation is a guaranteed hit on you. So I would attack the ranged guy.
But I have 2 ranged attacks, and I don't want to stun. Standing and immobilizing is a waste. So
Not if it ends a dude.
I can't kill
You know what I
him.
mean? If my action is going to be hitting a single target for maybe 6, so
Okay.
I might be able to just clean out one guy, or you could like weaken one. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
That guy's stunned, and then I'll immobilize this guy and get
Okay.
1 retaliate, which is fine.
Wow. Did I say +1/+1?
Yep. But so my the base attack was 2, so it did +1. I got disadvantage, but both of mine were +1, so I got +1.
Okay.
Interesting to note, I got no times zeros, so that's cool.
So I'm yeah, move plus the boots, and then walk in a circle and end me on behind the guy.
And you want to hit this guy here, the time
The main wolf, yeah.
or the 6. Okay.
So this card here moves me a lot. This card here hits for how many times I moved. So the more I move, the bigger the hit.
If you kill him,
Maybe.
he won't retaliate.
Do you want me to stun? I feel like I should save it.
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
So go.
Yeah.
There you go. You used balance measure. I feel like an achievement should pop up.
Yeah.
Alright, round 2. This guy's stunned, this guy's immobilized.
So I could just dagger that dude if you want.
That guy over there.
Because they have retaliate still, right?
I don't know. I think if something is already stunned, they don't retaliate, but if you are stunning something, then they have retaliate. So I feel like this guy might not have retaliate, but I don't 100% remember. Let me see. A stunned character cannot perform any abilities nor use items on its turn. The stun condition is removed at the end of the character's next turn. Yeah, I'd have to look at the real rule book to figure it out, so I don't remember. But it's retaliate 1, so, you know. What do you want to do?
I can hit them both, I think. No, I cannot.
Sweeping blow?
No, it's not the right
No.
pattern of hex. I agree, Pepper. I don't know, it's weird. I don't have an ability to... I want to use Spare Dagger to take out the ranged guys, the immobilized guy,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what I would do for my bottom half. I don't know.
So, I mean, this guy has a stun debuff, and I do extra damage against stuns. He'll still retaliate, it's not a big deal. Because, like, for me... Yeah, for my turn, I don't know. I
Alright,
could probably take one of the dudes out.
4. I have Shield Bash. I didn't take Shield Bash, right? Yeah, I don't have Shield Bash. I could Provoking Roar. Did I take Provoking Roar? Doesn't seem worthwhile.
No, because like this guy's stunned, so disarming him's not helpful, and disarming this guy, he's like immobilized. I'll probably either kill him or move, so he's immobilized, so he won't probably do anything.
I'm looking
Let's
for
mostly just kill this guy while he's stunned, and then maybe finish the other guy, but it doesn't really matter.
Alright, well, to kill him, I could spare dagger at the bottom, and the top could be a warding strength. Spare dagger, warding strength.
Spare dagger on this guy next to you, you'll have disadvantage. Or do you mean kill this
It
guy?
means I have to hit him twice because I don't have a 4 anymore.
Right. So spare dagger on the bottom, and then hit him on the top with this one?
Yeah, I would use warding strength first,
Okay.
and if I push him, oh, I can't spare dagger after that. Yeah. I'm stepping out for about 1 minute.
Okay.
Did you get him? Oh.
Hello. So,
Hello.
so he's got move 2, attack 3. My options here, so I could assume this, like, beast mode damage doer and kill this guy, and then I could move over here and scratch this guy. It might kill him, though.
Mm-hmm. Well then, if you think you could kill both of them, are you gonna kill both of them?
That wasn't my initial... Oh, wait, no, no, I don't like that way.
Also, isn't your perk to not collect gold? You don't use loot too.
Yeah. Alright.
Mhm.
I gotta sidestep those gold piles.
Mouse is on the stuck in your head.
So you're gonna hit with this one?
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to imagine where I could do attack range after pushing him, but obviously that doesn't work. Alright, smash his face. -1. That's great. Oh, so I don't take damage, you're right. I don't think I want to push him because I want to...
If you push him, he might retaliate still. If you don't push him, he might retaliate.
I'd rather... Oh, you're saying the reason why I didn't get retaliated is because I still had the push option.
Yeah.
But if I push him, then I can't use my attack too.
Right. So it's probably better to take the damage if you take it.
I think so.
It doesn't look like you took it.
Alright, smash.
I don't know why it lights up.
Come on.
No. Now you're gonna take it?
Maybe the fact that there was a push ability just negates the retaliate. Like, this is an attack that involves keeping your distance.
I feel like that's a glitch.
Yeah.
Alright. We're on round 3.
Well, now I'm embarrassed. I just want to go through the door and ignore this guy.
I guess I should have scratched him more. Alright,
This is where retaliate would be nice. You could come and bite my butt and die instantly.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
because if you hit him and move through the door, then you can't do much, but your boots are gone and your range attack is gone, so if you go through the door, I don't think there's a good chance of you getting up on anybody anyway.
Yeah. I could always, if I move to the door and then move back and then finish him off, that could be my turn and then your turn. I don't know what you want to do.
I think you would hit him and then you'd move to the door and then move back. I don't think you would. You know what I mean? If you hit him and then you move here and then you step back from the door, like if you don't like what you see, then that's a move 3, but to go to the door and back is a 4. And my character could just as easily open a door. Like it's, you know. I could also make you move, but because you don't have a weapon, like I could go and fight this dude, you know.
Do you want me to just go through the door? See if I fight somebody?
Let's see what I can do.
This is embarrassing. Guess today's the day I fail to finish people.
Okay, so
I'm beside him. I should hit and move, and you should go to the door and possibly do something through the door.
Okay, I don't have much.
It was my failure. Let me finish it.
I don't have much in terms of like range though. I'm probably just gonna go through just to stand there. That's okay.
Well, maybe you can move and immobilize. How close do you have to be to immobilize?
Next to something.
Ugh. That's
It's good when someone's just hit you, and then you can immobilize them and then stand back.
Attack, push, move, attack. Your character's so messed up. Hey, there's that. Oh, it's a burn card.
Yeah.
But maybe there's only one more room, and we're just fighting seven elites.
There's one more room, and there's a boss, so you know.
So the next room's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an awkward stage because we're like half power with our cards, you know?
Yeah, that's okay though. I feel like it's better to go in half power than to
burn
rest.
a card, long rest.
Yeah. But maybe not. So what do you want to do here? You want to just provoke?
I could provoking roar. Yeah. Is there a better? I could just use any card for a 2 attack. So, overwhelming assault, for example.
But if you go late enough, he'll bite you.
Yeah, that's true. Fine. Provoking roar and My move card will be go to the biggest move card you can find that's not burned. So move 3, push 2, I guess. Overwhelming assault. Yeah.
Okay. And if I run in the door, and if I happen to be, I don't want to have a card on the top that's like, oh man, I really wish I had saved that card. So I'll go with this one. And I'll give them a chance to go. So I'll go with a priority like 82, so that if they come to us, that I could hit them. Move 4, attack 2, and they get a boost if there's other hounds. Okay. So you want to use attack 2 with disarm?
Yep.
Might as well disarm them. There's that +1. You want him?
Yeah.
Alright, now there's a pile of gold. There's piles of gold here.
That's fine.
So you want to open this door?
Yep.
Alright. Dialogue incoming.
You move through a tight crawl space clearly more suited to the rat-like vermlings into a large chamber full of rubble and vermling miners on high alert. Towards the back of the chamber, a man in a dark robe cracks a whip and begins spitting orders at the miners, who turn their pickaxes away from the stone walls and toward you.
Okay, so this guy is out now. Let's see what he does. Move 2, attack 5.
Hold on, he's got like 7 icons beside his name. Go back up to
He
that
has
dude.
16 health. He's immune to stun, immune to curse, immune to disarm, immune to wound, and innate base attack strength is equal to the number of vermling scouts present. Okay, so he does as much damage as there are vermling scouts. Right now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these ones are elites, so keep an eye out for these elite guys. You might want to kill those ones if you can.
What is he holding? Is that a whip that's on fire?
Well, it looks like it's got spikes on it. It's a spiky whip. There's a treasure chest back here. So, there's that.
Yes. Isn't that part of the mission? Is to loot the chest?
Yep, it is. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we won't accidentally forget not to get the chest. So they have a move to attack too, so it looks like none of them can reach you where you're standing. There's a trap
but
here.
they look like ranged characters.
They're scouts, remember? So sometimes they have range. Sometimes they run around
They're like
and loot.
holding bow and arrows.
We've been through this. They have a
I mean-
modifier deck. Sometimes they'll turn it over and they'll get like 3 attack poison, remember? And
Yeah.
sometimes they'll like run around and loot, and sometimes they'll, you know, whatever. So it looks like
So-
the traps that are littered around are stun traps, so that might be useful to push into at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not affected by stun. So if you step forward, like this guy can't hit you. The vermlings have moved 2.
I almost want to step back and let the door be a choke point, but I fear that the boss is gonna summon Vermling and make it scary.
He might.
I also am noting that the mission is not to kill all the Vermling.
Yes, but his power is controlled by how many vermin there are. And there's 5 of them, which is rough.
Yeah.
So, if you step into the room, you can get hit by stuff. If you don't move, nothing can
I get
hit
it.
you.
Do you want to? I want to know if you'd rather wait for them to come to us, or do you want to go in there?
Well, you don't have any attacks, and if you step forward, they will slap you. So, I don't think you need to step back. They can't reach you.
What view is that?
This is the overlay view, so it shows you where like the traps and gold and stuff are.
All that money, all that bling in the back.
I can't take any of it. I'm like Aladdin. That's the other thing is I guess you have to loot the chest if I want to get the.
Yeah, we'll have to get up in there eventually, but
So
I
so the stepping forward seems illogical. So do you want to stand there or do you want to step back?
think stepping back is a better choke point for the opponent.
Okay. He sure looks merciless. Is he immune to poison?
I guess the fear is he's gonna get up close. They're all gonna get close, and then maybe you can reach and pick off one of them. I don't know what kind of abilities you chose. So if you go in, can you pick off one of them?
So this guy's an elite. So these guys here are lower health, right? Like they're 3 health.
Yeah.
I could rush in and kill
I
one
could
of them.
save my cleave, or I think I still have my sweeping cleave, or sorry, leaping cleave, to hit the 2 on the right.
Yeah, I could push this guy into a trap,
The guy on the left? Oh, that guy.
but he'll probably die.
Okay. If you do that, then I'll save the leaping cleave for 2 rounds from now, I guess.
This guy here has more health, and honestly, I'm going to be doing 4 damage. So it won't kill him, but it'll push him back. And there's less dudes like around me. I don't know. Do you think I should go and kill one, which lowers this guy's damage, or should I?
You could also pop your boots and go way further in to like the 2 5s that are on the top left there. Like
Yeah,
there.
this
And
guy's an
push
elite.
that guy into that trap.
It's not bad, but then if they start to surround me, I'm pretty weak, and they'll just beat the crap out of me. The other thought was I could go in and just pop one, and next turn I could run away. Like
Yep.
if I go here and pop one of them, and then the next turn I could attack another one and run away if I have a low enough priority. I don't know.
Yeah.
11's pretty good, I guess.
I like your empathetic. I like that card, empathetic assault. I think so. Yeah, I love that ability. It's like XP, disarm, range 5. That's crazy good. You know, these part that sucks to burn. But anyway.
Alright, so let's do this.
Yep.
And I think I'm gonna kill the one that's closest. Well, if I kill this one, I can. Is this guy immune to traps? Or to push? I could push him, but like it doesn't do anything. I might as well kill somebody, so.
Before you, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, I think you're thinking about picking off all these guys, right?
hmm
What I was thinking is instead is like just burn down the boss.
Yeah. The
You
thing
don't
is,
like that.
well, they're gonna hurt a lot. And they also have poison. So if they poison us, it's gonna be like
Can't
death
even
by
heal.
1,000 knives.
Yeah.
And if we kill them, they're not gonna hurt us, and he's gonna also get weaker at the same time. So if we look
Okay.
at him in terms of health, he has 16 health. So if we could burn him and then run to the chest, it is
Yeah.
a valid strat. But if I could kill 2 of them before they even get a chance to attack, it's gonna be maybe
Better.
easier. I don't know.
Okay. And you're sure you don't want to attack the one on the left?
Because if I miss, I can push him in the trap.
No, I meant yes. That one is better for the push, but the one on the left, the elite on the left, because my next play would be to cleave those 2 on the right.
Well, since I do 4 damage, I can actually kill this one. This one here has 5 health, so it would be luck-based if he died.
Okay.
And this one
Alright.
here, I'm shoving into a trap if I fail. So
Okay.
So me real quick, I'm probably going to do a move 2, heal 2, and then I'll do some kind of attack to just try to kill this guy. And then I'll move based off of whatever, so. Alright, you have 2 more turns.
I don't remember what I have left. Trample?
Trample, unfortunately, you don't have the boots. So in terms of, like, trample, you could only get, like, 1 dude.
Yeah, trample doesn't work for the move part. Leaping cleave, I could only hit 1. Sweeping blow, I could only hit 1. Like, now they're, like, spread out, so it's hard for me. What I could do is just start hitting the boss, maybe? Is he immune to push?
No. But if you push him to a trap, he's immune to the stun.
But it would trigger the trap, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the traps.
Okay.
Like,
What do you
this one
suggest?
here is obviously blocking us from getting by. But there's a path this way that we can take to get to the chest. Or
Alright, so
with,
let me kill the
jump.
little guy, because or I go for that guy. That's the other possibility.
You could go late, and then you could like go and.
I'm going late. Look, all my numbers are big.
Okay.
So leaping cleave is 3. Skewer is 3. And I think all I could do is a move 2, like just a whatever move, like sweeping blow. Move. Okay, sorry. Trample. 1, 3. I think I should use the sweeping blow to move up to him, and then, or should I be holding onto the push? God, I'm so lost.
But you have other push cards.
True.
Not necessarily right now, but because that's a push of 1, so nobody's really close to a trap right now that you could push. Like you'd have to get to here to push that guy into a trap. So.
All right. So why don't I use the attack of trample,
Okay.
which is just an attack of 3, and for the move I could use skewer, and just to do the 2 move to get to the guy on the left.
Okay. It gives you the option.
Doing is hitting him for 3. It's not gonna kill him, but
It gives you the option of 6 if you needed it for something. Do you want to go with priority 35 or 72?
we'll go with 35 and see what happens.
Okay.
Or actually, I should go with 72, and the other 2 guys might get closer, and a skewer opportunity might present itself.
Yep. So there's an
Or
obstacle here, so they'll have to go a little bit roundabout. They could just get like a loot 1, right? And they might not even attack. They might just all gather here and then.
Yeah. Should I actually, for that reason, should I pick leaping cleave instead of skewer? Instead of trample. So like 35 and 54, and then depending on the positioning of the guys, we'll see what I end up hitting.
Sure. Ready?
Yep.
There we go. So I'm still going first. The Overseer is doing move 1, attack 3, range 3, target 2. But if I kill a dude, I think his damage will actually decrease. The Vermin
Did you notice
are doing...
their priority? Or sorry, their initiative. Look at their initiative.
Oof. They're going just after you.
Yep.
So they're gonna do a move 1, attack 1, range 3, poison.
And he's hitting us both.
Yeah, if he can. Which he should be able to. So, if I kill this dude, it'll lower his damage, right?
Yep. Can you... Do you think it's worth trying for? Okay.
Trying for what?
No, it's all good. You're gonna go and heal, right?
So I could run and hide.
He's gonna hit 2 targets, so if
Well,
you
he
don't,
has move 1, attack 3. So if I go here and he has move 1, he can move here. He'll be in range of you, but he won't be within range of me.
yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay. My other option is to run all the way here and pop the stun trap, but then I don't get a turn next turn. And then
That seems like a weird choice.
I can loot the chest, but then I can't help you fight, so I might as well help finish this stuff off. Okay. Plus I don't want to loot the chest.
What I was gonna say is maybe the better choice would have been to have one guy hit the other guy, and then disarm, like burn your card. Oh, yep, 3 damage. That's okay. I don't mind.
Alright, so you don't have that skewer escape that you were looking for.
I was hoping, but
Now these guys are
Yeah.
going to attack for 2 plus poison. So the first dude will hit for poison. And then
well, I'm wondering if I should pop the stun on this guy, because it doesn't work on the boss anyway.
yeah.
And just because it didn't present itself, I mean, too bad, so sad. There's no wind element, so the skewer and the leaping cleave are doing exactly the same thing. 3 attack with 1 XP. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, move.
Well, okay, so let's see. This guy, they have a move 1. So if you count 1, 2, 3, right?
Yep.
So if you move, like, let's say you move here. They move 1 and then 1, 2, 3. This guy can hit you. This guy can't because he can't move to a place where he can hit you. So one of those guys won't be able to hit. But if you look at this spot here, like this guy will hit you, but this guy won't be able to get somewhere to shoot you, and that guy won't be able to.
Okay.
So you would get shot by
So
one
you're
dude
saying
and
start whittling down the boss?
You'll get shot less if you hit the boss,
Yeah.
which is always good.
It's because my fear is my next round I have 2 cards and then I'm resting.
You could take a short rest, but then it won't clear your poison, right? So the other option is you could move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. There's obstacle stuff here. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's anyway. I was gonna say you could like leaping cleave these guys, but we've seen that go terribly wrong.
Yep.
So, all right. So
No, I like the idea of going to start work the boss because it's like all I see is 16 health and we got to start hitting him. So.
And you want to use skewer?
Yeah. Yeah.
And moving here is good.
Yep. It'll use the wind element that you say I won't be allowed to use till later.
Yeah, so it says creating.
Okay. And then I shouldn't use the hammer because he's immune.
Correct.
And then I want to use the heal before I get poisoned.
That is what I was gonna say as well. Okay, so you muddled
Oh, I
him.
muddled him.
That's good.
That's
He's not
huge.
immune to muddle.
And number 4. And I got an XP.
And
Slow
then
down on that XP train, Batman.
heal for 3.
Yep.
And he's
Yeah.
not immune to poison, so last time we had some good luck with a poison boss dying much quicker, right?
Dude, he's muddled.
Yeah. You got one of your rollovers.
3 damage, yep. And poisoned. Well, those are the cards you're using. No options.
Well, the
Well-
initiative is the option, I guess.
Well, yeah, I would say just go 51. I don't know.
Yep.
Yep. And same for me. Yep.
And we're gonna hope that they get a loot, because otherwise you're gonna get, like,
I'll probably get shot a whole bunch.
horribly massacred. Summon Vermling Scout and summon Vermling Scout.
Oh, that sounds like something I would have loved to have my sweeping cleave on.
Alright.
And friends.
Hello.
Oh man.
Hello.
So maybe this is the round I want to trample everybody. And like leave the room.
Well, why is this? Oh.
Oh my god, I'm going super last.
I was going to move next to you and give you, like, the big boost attack, maybe? But that not happening.
Jacob's asking what you're eating. Are you eating something?
No. Alright.
Hello?
Hello? I'm not eating anything.
He's not eating anything.
My abilities are not particularly great. One ally within range 3 may perform move 4. You're not within range. I'd send you running away. If that's not the case, then I have to use immobilize. And then what's gonna happen? So these
That
guys.
doesn't make sense. You're gonna use a burn card and then you're gonna use an immobilize that you can't use?
Well, I can use my attack, my basic attack to kill this guy.
Oh.
Do we want to kill the boss and go for the treasure, or I think it might be too late. I don't know.
What do you mean it might be too late?
Well, there's a lot of dudes. We're gonna get beat up.
I think we could blow up the boss, yes.
Okay, so I'll
Because
go
look,
and
you got a
start-
6 attack. I have a 6 attack.
I don't
have
a 6
another.
attack.
What?
I don't have a 6 attack.
You'd have to get up on me.
I can't.
Use that 6, yes.
I can't do that. He
Yeah.
summoned a dude in the way. I was going to do that, but now I can't.
Hmm.
So the best I can do right now is I can either shiv him for like 4 damage and poison him.
And I can't go first. They all get a turn before I go.
But they'll target me a fair bit. Okay, let's just try to kill him and then you try to run to the chest.
Okay.
And then I loot no go piles and I get exhausted, which is excellent.
Triple win. Yeah,
Put some-
just burn him down.
Put some poison.
He's not
on-
poisonable.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, he's poisonable?
Yeah, we got this. I have no cards. Okay, I'll be short resting if I'm still alive.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess they're melee attacking this turn, so it might work out because, well, I don't know about work out there, but
Yeah.
yummy. Oh, hey, it's your
Um,
turn.
Okay,
Wanna put
so
that stun on?
wait,
and
I
then-
have sweeping blow?
Yeah, it's perfect.
What the frig? Okay,
Just drop a
Hold on,
stun and
hold
then trample everybody.
alright. We gotta do this. Yeah, pop the stun with the sweeping blow there, and then I'll do the trample.
Those are some naughty cards. Alright, the
Okay.
trample, unfortunately, it looks like maybe the best is like...
I could either do that or just step on the little guy, the boss, and then head to the chest.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
but
get
then
an
you're
extra attack in this way, but then you are less... Well, there's a path here to the chest.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what you did is good. Oh, but my next turn I don't have cards.
Yeah, you could...
It's okay, I'm poisoned. I'm gonna short rest, yeah.
Oh, you disarmed this guy in +1.
Okay. He's at 4. That's not far. How much XP did I gain so far? 7 or less. I'm at 2 of 7. That can't be
That
right.
doesn't seem right, because you just gained some.
Yeah.
You're at 4.
Okay.
Short rest?
Short rest for me, yeah. I think we just, like you said, we just blow him up and get out of here.
Killing
And I might just leave you with the wolves and take off. Fatal, I don't care.
4. That's got to move 4 though. And
Yeah,
short
but
rest.
I have other move 4s. I have.
Well,
Oh, I just
no, you
burned
don't.
trample.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
because you short rested though, like I'm looking at it, and you're not gonna get to the chest on a move 4 anyway. You need 2 turns.
But I have skewer for a move 6, so I'm not worried about getting to the chest. I'm more worried about dying, and if I do this, I lose health.
Okay, so burn fatal.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like the intention right now is just to kill him, and then I'm just sprinting away.
Yes. Okay.
Skewer? For sure, skewer. That's the move.
Okay.
And
you don't want to prioritize going first? I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like, let's say that you do, for example, provoking roar and overwhelming assault. You could slice him, which probably kills him. This guy's stunned. Oh yeah, through the hammer. If you overwhelm him and then you use like a move 2 just to like start that, then you're 3 away for next turn. Because you could roll with skewer, and it'll probably kill him, which is fine. But I'll probably go before you do. If you go too late, you might get beat up a lot. But you have so many cards to burn, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I don't care if I burn all the cards. I was gonna burn skewer and either overwhelming assault or I can't do skewer into balanced measure. Mind you, skewer, if I burn those 2 cards, that puts me at 7. That's a lot of like hope. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the goal. Just kill him, and
I don't need either of these cards.
And if I don't kill him, you have to kill him. That's pretty much what we're counting on here.
Do I try to go? I should try to go early, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Blow him up if you have to, or pick off like the guy
disarmed.
with 2. Yeah, then I would just hit him, and
if he's already dead, you'll just kill somebody else.
Yeah, and then they're all gonna kill you, and
all right,
then you get.
I won't get hurt that bad. This guy's stunned. This guy's disarmed. This guy will be dead.
But if you die, that's good. You get that much closer to retirement.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. Okay, so I'm gonna drop another stun, and then in terms of killing something, I'll just use the top of this to
burn that card. Yeah, XP is good.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, this is like do or die.
Oh yeah, okay. He's gonna summon
please
more.
Don't block me. Oh my god, please don't block me. Oh my god.
So, do you want me to try to kill him for 8?
Yeah. Well, I think if he dies, I just use my burn card to go to the chest and it's over.
Well, you would kill this guy. Just.
Sure, yeah. I'll stab, like, while facing the other way, like, as I'm walking out the door. Yeah. Just like, just in passing stab.
Oh, I hit for 9.
Oh, man, that's super easy. Easy boss. Can you hover over his pile? Is it 2 gold? Don't grab it. You want those perk ones. Yeah, just move and heal.
So they're attacking 1 at range. So
but if you move and heal,
yeah.
I think the mission completes when my turn is done. They won't even get a chance to attack.
It completes at the end of the round.
Oh. Are you trying to survive, or do you want to exhaust?
Yeah. So I'm gonna skip the heal.
What a weird choice. So do you want me to kill anyone or leave them to kill you?
Well, this guy's disarmed. You might as well take the XP.
Alright, end him. I'll probably get a times.
Let's double check
0.
you can actually move to the chest. It seems like the path is clear.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna find out if
Oh, you got a stun off on the buff one. That guy's
7.
really good.
Alright, just making sure.
Everything's coming up Millhouse today.
It's gonna
No,
be like, by the way, there's 2 chests. You lose.
I hate that.
Okay.
I really hate that.
Do it.
Let's hope I can die.
It's like victory.
What was in your box?
Oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Receive that too?
You're like, I'll take some damage.
Oh.
Oh no! My helmet! Get him! Ah!
With the overseer dead and the diamond in your hand, you head back to
I should not have hit that
claim your
guy.
reward.
No, he was already disarmed. He wouldn't have hit me anyway.
I think he would have hit you for 1.
He was disarmed.
Disarm just means that they
He can't
take it with
attack.
their fists.
No,
instead.
he can't attack. They can't perform attack actions if disarmed.
That was. Oh no, my helmet!
I did too good of a job. Oh, we both got 2 perk points. That's great.
That's good. That's excellent. That's all
And
I
you-
care about.
You capture XP. Well, winning was also sort of clutch.
I like winning. What was the loot? Did it say?
The diamond that we bring back to what's her name? Check
So
Sarah.
there was no actual like spoils yet. Like
No,
quest items.
she's gonna like beat us with it.
Jaxera's bodyguards
Ooh,
escort you
look at
inside
this
the
guy.
manor, where you find her somehow different, more harrowed and grim. Wonderful. She exchanges the diamond for a large purse full of coins. This will serve beautifully as a focus for the incantations. I wonder if the cultists even know what they had here. With this, I can summon an entire army of undead. She
Okay.
turns to you with a
not good.
strange glint in her eye. So then, are you ready to overthrow the military of Gloomhaven and put control of the city into the
Yeah.
hands
See, this
of the
very much
Merchants
does not
Guild?
feel like.
Or do
doing the
you
right
not
thing.
have the stomach to effect real change?
So are we ready to overthrow the military of Gloomhaven and put controls? See, we still might have the ability to turn back. So 20 gold each.
Not bad.
Not shabby. 1 prosperity. 6 XP.
Plenty of XP.
Then, oh,
Some perk points.
Gloomhaven Square A. It's unlocked.
It's the Canadian district.
Gloomhaven Square B.
The British district.
And you killed 2 elites. So you're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Uh,
Alright, let's use those
We both
perk
leveled
points
up.
immediately. Oh. Yeah, check the cards.
So you didn't. Neither of us got enough perk points to. It takes
Oh.
3 perk points to make a perk, but by leveling up, you also get a perk. So.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna level up first. Here you go. You're level 3.
Do-do-do-do. Hook and chain.
I love this card for weird reasons.
Attack, ranged attack, pull instead of push.
Hmm.
Move. If the movement was in a straight line, perform attack X. So it's like I could do an attack 6 on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's not a burn card.
Yep.
If I could like charge at somebody.
Now you don't have to perform a full move 4. So if you move 2, then you get attack 2, right?
Yeah.
But it counts.
It's
Like, if
nice
you-
as an opener. Like, oh, we're gonna walk through this door and I'm gonna charge at somebody.
Yeah. And then balance
But-
measure them on the top, right? Like,
Oh,
and
double whammy. What do I give up for it though?
that's the
Okay.
question. You want to see the next card?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
also have
yeah.
Juggernaut. Attack 2. So a better version of sweeping blow.
To muddle. Move and shield. Ah, you're right. They do get better. They just become better cards. I could go for like, oh, dude. How am I supposed to choose? So I get to choose one of these three?
Yep. I feel like
Oh,
these
man.
cards are better than Juggernaut.
Show me Juggernaut again? Yeah, attack 2 is kind of weak. Burning a card to sustain damage is not my style. I like hitting things and moving a lot. So brute force seems to be
That's
it's
good.
another AoE,
Yeah.
but they're small again. 2 attack
Mhm.
2. Muddle is nice, but it's an
That
attack
limits
2.
the damage that you take, plus this gives you XP by doing it.
Yeah. What's the other one again? Oh man, I do like the idea of having a second ranged attack. I very much like the idea of another move 4.
Hmm. That's the other thing, is if you don't move in a line, then it's still a move 4, you know? It's not like
Yeah.
it's crap.
Right, because I could still use it to get into position for something.
Sometimes I'll do, like, because you're playing with a character that likes to poison, right? So in these cases, it's like, oh, I could pull somebody to me, and then I could spare dagger them. You know?
This is another spare dagger. This is the upgraded spare dagger, essentially.
Yeah.
The spare dagger does 2 attack on the bottom, which is like the worst case version of the bottom of this one.
Yeah.
And what's brute force again? Sorry.
It's okay.
That one's the tankier group AoE thing. That's way more situational and very limiting with the 2 move. But the shield is nice.
The
I
problem
think
with
I want hook
shield,
and chain.
yeah, the problem with shield sometimes is like you don't want a shield that's just straight on like shield bash. The plus of this one is if you just need a move 2, you get a move 2 plus a shield. So it's like, oh, I'll choose that one every time I need to do a move 2 if I think I'm gonna take some beats. But
Yeah. Well, I was wondering if I should go towards a build that's like always trying to roll 1 or 2 shields and just be able to sustain a little more damage.
Yeah.
But
now the thing with hook and chain is it's the opposite of a push. So if you corral somebody who is retaliate, you could pull them in and they'll hit you. You don't have to do the pull, but if you do, you get the retaliate damage.
well, I like the idea. If I get immobilized, I can pull someone to me. And if you know, you and I are close together, we could pull a guy over for you to do your attack 6, or you know, like there's times where I want the guy up against me, or
Anytime you can rearrange the battlefield, it's beneficial. So
right. That's
So
what I'm thinking.
you're choosing hook and chain.
I believe so, yeah.
What are you gonna get rid of? You
Right now,
originally
spare
completed
dagger is the
spare
worst
dagger?
one, I think, but I want to see if there's anything. I feel like that's the one that's getting swapped. I'm losing initiative.
A little bit.
Yeah. Let's stick with that for now.
One perk available for leveling up.
Oh, baby.
You like these rollover cards?
I might be getting that bludgeon number 2, or I don't know. That stab looks very tempting because there's 2.
So I mean, Pierce is useless against enemies who don't have shields. So
Fair. It's rare
I feel like-
that matters. Bludgeon is worth a lot more.
well, that's why they give you 2, and they're Pierce 3. Like it's like basically there's few things in the game that are gonna have more than 3 shields.
Right.
So they're like, if you get some, then you get enough of it, and the odds are better. But you know,
What is the biggest delta is 2, right? Remove 2, replace 1, add 1, add 2, add 3 is the biggest delta. But that
yeah,
add 3 is not great. It's just push 1.
these push ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's not really any delta in the flip overs because they're
What?
well, like with the push, right? Like it's push with a rollover, so it doesn't affect your
Oh, right,
damage
right.
potential.
Yeah.
This one affects
Yeah.
your damage potential because if you happen to be able to hit an extra dude, then that's cool. And there's 2 checkboxes here, but you're gonna have situations where you get plus target and there's no one to hit.
Right. Go with bludgeon. I think bludgeon's the way to go.
Double up on the bludgeon.
Yep. I'm going for the stun lock build.
Now this game I feel like you procced like 3 of them, but last time you procced like 0.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I know. But I figure if I have like, imagine half the deck is rollover cards.
Yeah.
It kind of means like you're gonna hit something every time. Not every time.
So my character leveled up as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Attack 4, range 4, heal 4.
Whoa.
60. And there's
That's
an
quite the
attack
heal,
1,
but it's a burn card.
attack 1 strengthen on the bottom.
I don't know what that means.
Strengthen is advantage next turn. So you get
What's the weird, like, is that a eclipse? What is that icon?
it's the dark element. So it creates element dark.
And do you need that?
Not yet, but it's the second one I've gotten, so I feel like it's part
Okay.
of my set. They like because my guy's all about like invis, so he's like ice and dark.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's like there's some characters that like need that desperately, and so you could pair up really nicely with them.
Silent Scream. On your melee attacks, heal 2.
Range.
Does that
2.
mean you can heal?
I become like a healer? Every time I'm attacking stuff, I'm dropping heals. It's pretty cool.
Attack 2 is melee.
Hmm.
Oh, it's an augment.
The augment is heal 2, range 2. So every time I perform a melee attack, I can perform a heal 2, range 2. So I could heal myself, I could heal you if you're in range. The bottom is move 3, push, target all adjacent enemies. All adjacent enemies with a push 2, and it doesn't get burnt, and I can also push them in extra space.
This one looks pretty awesome. The other one had a powerful top, but it was a burn. This one isn't.
Yeah.
But that strengthen looks promising. If you want to be a heavier damage dealer.
I think this pairs well with our dynamic.
As in me going more tanky?
Well, you wouldn't necessarily need to go more tanky. You could just soak more damage, and I could pump more health into you.
Yep. I like it more.
Because
I like
I'm like, as long as Luke's taking the hits, then I can kill people.
Yeah.
But then if you're dead, it doesn't work.
Yep. No, I agree that Silent Scream is nice. What's that one again? Summon a giant rat.
He's like a fast rat.
Fast rat.
Oh, this consumes the dark to put a curse on somebody.
What does curse do?
So, curse puts a ×0 in your enemy's deck. So there is a character who, like, I literally built him for. He has 2 functions. One is he does curses. The other he does poison. So I literally at the beginning of the game like pump curses into the enemy deck, and then I can just play the rest of the game with him, literally just drawing ×0 one after another, doing no damage. But like you have to build it up, right? So it's like at the beginning you're not killing anything, and then they're slowly getting to the point where they can't do anything. And I
Can
think,
you roll 2 brutes or 2 mind thieves?
No.
This
In
game
the
has
digital
one
version,
unique. Okay.
In the physical version, it wouldn't be possible. And I thought, like, well, for the digital version, there's no technical problem with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it seems to stop you. Now, you can have multiple of the same in your party. For example, I could have a brute and you could have a brute. but they couldn't go on an encounter together, or they couldn't do a scenario. So I'm gonna choose this card, and if I choose that card,
What are you losing?
well, it is an augment. And my current augments that I pop out are my Muddle Poison right now.
That is the nice one. Yeah. When
But
they are
The
poisoned, we just blow them up every time.
the +2 attack makes it so that I, like as you saw, like it's like, oh, I'm doing 7 or 8 or 10 damage. Like it's like
Yeah.
Banana Town.
So the question is, do you want to have more single player output, or do you want to?
Yeah, I haven't really used this that much. Let's try taking this one out and putting this one in and see what happens.
Okay. Go to Frigid Apparition again. Yeah, I really like stuns,
It's good.
but you have to have ice up.
Yeah, but that's not that much of a problem. This is a burn
No.
that gives it. This is a whatever, and this also gives it.
So you
So-
can make ice,
Yeah.
but you don't want that card.
It's not that I don't want it. I'm not sure what I would. The one that I was considering getting rid of is the card that I used to end the game last time. Is this one? The problem is that the top part is the part that I frequently say, oh, I don't want to use that. It has a super low priority, and the bottom I use a lot, and it is what charges the Frigid Apparition.
Keep it. Gnawing Horde. Gnawing Horde is the plaguey.
Yeah, I mean the only
You don't seem to like using them, so it's a
No.
move 4 though.
I use the move for, but
Yeah.
in terms of like,
Do you have other moves?
I have boots, which honestly gives me like the little boost that I need.
One ally within reach.
Frigid Apparition has a move 4, so I would still have it, but it'd be a burn. Let's try
Oh, it's a burn. Oh, that's tough.
that. Yeah, if I need it, it's there, right?
Okay.
Alright, what are we doing here?
Mostly I just like stuns because it just means less damage in. I feel like we could stun lock and, you know, our little baby heals will keep us alive for only so long.
So here, check out how I could add a freeze card, right? So +2 plus the element.
Do you want to hear him? Here, I'll switch the audio. Give me a sec.
Hello.
Okay. So what happened is we leveled up on the last mission.
Mhm.
So now we're getting all these perk points. And the perks, it's pretty complicated. But Jacob, I think, is done playing that trick.
Add
What are
one
you
discount
thinking?
Card and one model card. For these cards? I was
Yeah,
just-
you could go even more consistent.
I was noticing that there's a freeze card here.
Yeah?
So it's 2 plus it brings in freeze. So freeze will just be around more often, but it's random. But I think I'm gonna remove the other -1s. So I've already removed my -2 and 2 of my -1s. So I think for now I'm just gonna go consistency.
The other one I see is Dust. Remove 4 zeros. Holy moly. You could really stack your deck to
So
damage, but that's only beneficial if you are going for your more of a damage build. If you're going more stun and healing, you're not going damage. So
here's some rollover technique cards. So they add +1 and you draw another card. So I feel like long term I would get like I'm gonna remove these to be more consistent. Then I might
Yeah.
add some like high level stuff, like some
Good
freeze.
God,
or some
I like your
technique.
characters. Things are so much better than the brute. I don't know.
I think they're well suited towards the playstyles of the characters. Because like right now, since I removed this consistency, it is already stacked better. But I feel like I don't use, because if I use dust and I haven't like added more goodness, then it like equal chance good or bad, right?
Yeah, I know. We
It
talked
actually
about this
like
before.
it like reduces
Yeah.
your consistency.
I was saying dust would be good once you removed all your -1s.
Yeah.
So like after you do this, I'm looking at it and I see it as there's 2 bad. The amount of good is like crazy.
Yeah.
But maybe not even do dust until you've done things like technique. Yeah.
or freeze. Technique
But
is
those are
interesting.
rollovers, so it won't even change the fact that.
Well, they're rollovers, but they do +1, right? So if I get
Well,
a
let me-
-1 and a +1, it's a 0.
Yes, but what if you get a +1 and then a ×0? Does it?
Then you get ×0.
Okay.
So that's still a thing. But if you get +1 and a ×2, then it multiplies with the +1, right?
You're like 36 damage
Yeah,
on a Vermling.
it's not impossible, but all right. We also have a chunk of gold, but the merchant shop has not changed.
It hasn't? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're close.
Next round, we're buying a bunch of stuff. Actually, I almost want to say, let's buy for my character. Not Cloak of
Hey,
Invisibility.
you have this equipment slot open.
Well, I'm just thinking 20 gold is Iron Helmet and Hide Armor. Go to Hide Armor. I think that's the one where the next hit, on the next 2 sources, I have to trigger this. Like, oh, I'm about to take hits, so I pop this, and it means the next 2
No,
times I take.
it's when you take the damage, you use it. Remember the other time when you had warding strength? This is just warding strength. When someone hits you,
But it stacks with Warding Strength, right?
well, yes. So they would both be available. Let's say you're taking 3 damage, right? Then you would pop both of them, and you would be taking 1 damage.
Yeah.
But they're each giving you 1 shield. If you're being
Eh.
pierced, though, you have to use both of them, and you don't get any benefit because they pierce
But a
it.
full rest would bring this back, and then I would have it again, right?
The thing is here is going to add 2 -1 cards to your. Remember that thing that said ignore
Oh, the
negative
negative.
effects from your.
Yeah.
So there's
Go
a
to leather?
version of this that doesn't have this, but it's more expensive. It's just not in the shop yet.
Yeah. Go to leather for a sec.
So this has no negative effect, but it just makes it so you give your opponents that are attacking you disadvantage for 2 turns, which does equate to damage mitigation in some cases. Sometimes total, right? Like they could hit for +2, like, and ×0, and then you'll take ×0.
How about, does the Iron Helmet have a disadvantage or a negative?
No.
So that just makes it that I can't get ×2 anymore.
But you'll still take the regular. So if they hit you for 4 ×2, then you take 4.
How about maybe that'll be enough to make sure I don't. It's only 10 gold, right? Or actually, I should ask you. You know, when the shop gets upgraded, are all the items going to be 100 gold, or are they gonna?
No, they're like,
They go up though, right?
yeah, they're gonna be like 30 to 50 or something.
Okay, maybe I'll wait and see what comes out, and if the stuff that comes out is good.
Now there's like 4 levels of the shop upgrading. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like the next set won't blow your mind, but
Oh, it's gonna blow my mind. I'm gonna be like, oh my god!
oh my gosh.
Magic. Oh my gosh!
Speaking of which, I can now carry another potion. +1
You gonna
attack.
grab a healing potion? What's the
Um,
power would do?
+1 to your entire attack action.
You had mentioned that, like, on the cards, there's like little dots beside your attack, and those are modifiers or something. What are the?
Enchantments, yeah.
Yeah,
So this one here, like here.
yeah.
no,
Enhancement.
enhancement.
How do we get those?
We have to get to a point where we do a quest where we meet somebody who can help us do those.
Okay.
It's a little ways away.
All right.
And those start at For the cheapest, lamest thing, like let's say you want to add +1 move on a card, then that's like 30 gold. But if you want to add stun to your whole attack, it's like 150 gold, right? So
Right.
it depends.
Right.
There's like literally like there's like 2 pages of the rulebooks dedicated to explaining all of the like if it's this kind of attack or if it's a ranged attack or if you already have like for each enhancement you have on a card, it's more expensive to add another enhancement. So there's like a calculator for doing it. So the game does it for you, but it's pretty advanced. Pretty advanced stuff. Heater
I
shield.
think-
I've
Yeah, sorry.
had heater shield before on a brute, but you have a two-handed weapon, so that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I never noticed that one. What does that say?
It's basically like the hide armor, but it only has one use. So it's just one shield when you get attacked.
Yeah,
But
I think it'd be good if I was focusing on having like a
tanky build. But like
shield build. Yeah, tanky build.
if you
but
if you have that kind of thing, like if you manage to get the necklace of teeth that gives you 1 heal every time you kill something, then you're just like it seems like it's not a lot, but considering that it clears your wounds, it clears your poisons, and it just gives you a little bit of a top up every time you kill something, it adds up. Like if you kill 7 things in a game, that's 7 health, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
And then you can use it to make it be like, oh, so when I take a long rest or when I use my potion, I get 2 health or I get 3 health. I don't have to like fight the poison. So anyway, if that pops up, it's a decent card. For me though, like I can put something in my other hand. I don't know that it's that useful. Cloak of Invisibility. I can go invisible. Sometimes that's nice.
I'm not sure what your character needs because I still don't really get the like rhythm of your character.
Nobody does. He goes around doing weird stuff all the time. But the invisibility is nice if I do need to like not die.
Yep.
I don't know.
It could give you an out for a round or two.
Like last round, it seemed like something that might be useful.
What about your other hand?
Well,
What does
my
the
other
drill
hand
do again? We got this ancient drill and then we didn't even buy it.
had
Your
2
melee
attack and
had
pierce.
2 attack, 2 pierce.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't have any pierce cards, I don't think.
I could see that being pretty badass with a cleave. All of a sudden, my cleave is a cleave 4.
Yep.
Or cleave 5.
I don't have much in the way of pierce. I'll keep playing and I'll see. Like, I don't want to buy like 4 things. I'd rather buy 1 thing and see like, now what do I need, right?
Yep.
Healing
Potion. Should I get stamina?
Stamina potion. Pretty much everyone in the whole game always has a stamina potion, and the reason being it's just way too powerful.
It's
know
just
what I mean?
1 extra card, right?
Yeah, but you could use a card and then you could figure next turn I want to do the exact same thing I just did, and you could pull it back up and then do it again.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take that.
For 10 gold, I don't think you can go wrong.
Yep. He's not ready.
Alright, let's do this city encounter real quick.
City encounter! City encounter!
In a rare moment of peace and quiet, you find yourselves looking out over the dockside and spend a few minutes discussing how the last mission went down. How'd the last mission go? Good. Cool. Mercenaries, eh? Says a voice from behind you. You turn and see a young street urchin. I'm sure you think you're pretty tough, but are you brave enough for a real challenge? Wave the child away. They clearly have nothing of interest. For professionals like you or a challenge, count us in.
This feels like a...
Maybe it's an extra battle?
Yeah, it is an extra battle, but the question is, do we want to take on a challenge from a child?
Sure. Yeah, I think that would be entertaining.
What do you think, Phil? Would it be entertaining?
No, because it'll just be text on the next screen, but
Okay, count us in.
let's do it.
We're gonna
I
fight a
knew it.
child.
They giggle excitedly and pass you a note. You open it. On it are scrawled a few words. Are you brave enough to face the swarm? And a crude drawing of a building that looks a lot like the Sleeping Lion. When you look up, the child has gone.
What?
So probably. Oh, there we go. We go to the Harrower Hive is now available.
A new quest is available from a child?
Yeah. Well, it's. I don't think it's their quest. I think they drew a map or something. That's like you could go here and fight something. I don't think the kid's gonna be there being like.
He's like they're playing paper rock scissors. Bring it on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I think I'm gonna go because we have not had dinner yet. But,
Yeah. It's getting close to 6. Thanks for the lazy Sunday. It was fun.
Yeah. I will talk to you later.
Jacob, what do you think? Is it nice and complicated?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Phil. We'll see you at the next one.
For sure. And if he wants to roll a tune, let us know.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see.
All right.
All right. Have a good supper, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks. I'll see you.
All right. Later.
Subways.